I'm Sen, and here's all my reactions to opening college decisions over the past 5 months. Just to get it all out of the way, here's my background, here's my stats, here's my ECs, and here's any other miscellaneous info about my apps. I'm what I like to call Bay Area average, which is a toxic way of saying that if I lived somewhere else, I might stand out more, but I think it's also important to note that if I lived somewhere else, I wouldn't have the resources and opportunities and just the general college-oriented mindset that promoted me to where I am today. I'm genuinely, nothing special. And here are my results. What's my password? Oh, there is an update.
For what? For what?
My first rejection. Oh yeah, rejection. Wait. Deferral. Okay. Yeah, 75% deferral rate.
Wow.
I'm still in class, but I checked my ASU portal just to for fun. And I got it. So illegal. Oh, I got into UCSC.
What's UCSC?
Santa Cruz. I was more excited for Mito than I am for this. Update, I'm expecting either rejection or waitlist, because defer waitlist seems to be the most common option, so. UCI update.
What do you get? Anything?
Oh, waitlisted.
You waitlist?
They just released it, and then they put it in the title, so.
What's the title?
Congratulations, you're an Aggie. Okay, hold up. Let me join the Zoom meeting.
Zoom?
Can't access portals on here. Which do we check first? Let's check UCLA first, because that's the one I care about less. What's my city of birth? Hey, waitlist? Yeah, waitlist. Yeah, okay.
What does waitlist mean?
I'm actually surprised. I expected rejection.
What's waitlist?
Yeah, okay, let's do.
Does that mean you're on a waitlist?
At UCSC. Okay, let's open that portal then. Oh, click review. Ah, waitlisted. Damn. I really expected to get in, but okay. Damn. Nice. Reject. But I'm pretty sure Dartmouth Simp is a guy. For some reason the vibes just feel like that. Okay, can you see?
Yeah, I can see. Most likely not good news, but that's okay.
No, it didn't. Columbia? Reject.
I think is that a wait list?
No, that's a reject. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Okay. Penn?
Now you're getting it to Penn, though.
No.
I said.
Reject.
I mean, who the fuck wants to go to Penn anyway?
Why Penn? Harvard. I wish that a different decision had been made.
Then make it. Come on, if you wish, then make it.
Okay. P-Town.
P-Town.
A reject.
Oh, P-Town.
Okay.
Fuck you, P-Town. Bum-ass school, rated #1. US News Simp.
All reject?
Hey, I'm rejected everywhere.
Ready?
Yeah, all 5. May I have my T-pose?
No, this is more awkward than the T-pose.
That's true. It's 4 p.m. Mom, do you want to open it with me?
Today is reject, we know that.
Haha. Rejected. So I just wanted to come in and share my thoughts on this entire process, having now gone through the 4 years of high school, of grinding, and having now received my results. So you've seen by now that I got into 3 out of 14 schools. I even considered not posting this video because there's really not much to flex. But I feel like there is an important message that I need to get out there, so here we are. So either I can really blame external factors or internal factors, or kind of technically a combination of both. I do want to mention that COVID probably played a part. Like, I'm genuinely not trying to make excuses here, but it's kind of almost comical how some of my friends have like state and national awards, scholastic gold keys, tournament champions, listed as first name author on research papers, and we all got basically the same results, which is like waitlisted and rejected at a majority of the UCs, which is kind of concerning. Like, I know one girl with a 4.5 with incredible ECs who only got into Riverside, and then I know another girl who got rejected from all the UCs but is now committed to Boston University, so it's like... And in terms of other things to blame, I don't want to put the blame on the admissions officers because they were already like super overwhelmed this season. And they're human too, and it just doesn't feel right that, even though this might feel kind of unfair for me, it doesn't feel right to put the blame on other people who are also struggling during this process, you know? So I'm not going to complain too much about external factors because, you know, there's nothing I could have done, nothing I could have changed. And it sucks, but that's life. Now on the topic of internal factors, this is the point where I feel like I start to conflate my own self-worth with the acceptances and rejections that I've received. Honestly, I used to care so much about this in middle and high school where it was actually unhealthy, but I feel like I've slowly begun to shift away from this mindset throughout senior year. I know my own worth, and I know that it is not defined in my resume. I feel like as a freshman through junior in high school, I would watch these videos and like religiously compare myself to the people in them, comparing my stats, my ECs, our writing abilities through the essays that they would share. And I feel the need to kind of break that facade now because you know who shares those types of videos? People who get in. People who get into T10s or T20s or even multiple Ivy Leagues. And like, sure, they probably do genuinely mean it when they say like, oh, I'm not making this video to flex, I just want to share my story. But if those same people had only gotten into like 2 UCs like me, they probably wouldn't have posted those videos. Like, you do realize that, right? And this whole thing can cause a lot of issues because this is the only type of content really related to college admissions out there. The only stories you see are of people who played the game and won the lottery. It'd be like if you went on social media back in like 2014 and you only ever saw super duper attractive people with like chiseled jawlines and washboard abs and stuff, you'd be like, I don't look like that. And eventually you would start to feel kind of insecure because you're not getting an accurate representation of the overall population. Like, the average person cannot afford to look like Kylie Jenner, and the average person also doesn't get into an Ivy League. And additionally, I feel like our brains choose to like subconsciously focus on the people who do really, really well. It's like a toxic version of comparison and self-motivation in a sense, but I know, speaking from personal experience, that seeing all these highly achieving people doesn't really make me want to do better. Rather than truly motivating myself to achieve at a higher level, I really just end up feeling worthless and inferior. And so it's just not a healthy thing to do to myself. I'm taking AP Stats right now, so I feel qualified to say that, statistically speaking, the average person is average. And I'm not talking like, oh, I'm actually average, I have a 4.0 unweighted and a 4.8 weighted, and I have a 1600 SAT, and I'm first author on a paper I published with like UCSF in neurobiology. No, like actually average, because most people won't get into their dream reach school, and that's expected, and that's okay. So if I have one takeaway for you in this video, it is this. Be honest with yourself, check your ego a little bit, and redefine for yourself what success means. Because that way, if you miraculously get into a T20 or T10, like, congratulations, good on you. But if you don't, then being in this mindset will make it a little bit easier to process that situation and just deal with the rejections. Even though you will still feel like trash for a while, it'll make it easier to move on quicker if you have the understanding that this is not an indication of your own self-worth. Here are a couple resources that helped me shift into this mindset, place less value on college admissions, and just generally cope with waitlists, and rejections. I'll link it all in the description box below if you want to check it out. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.